Hello. How's it going? Howdy. How you doing today? Are you having problems with manifestation? Or are you this sounds like an ad. Are you trying to manifest something and you're not able to, and you're like, what the heck? You're like, I'm doing everything right. Why isn't this happening for me? This message, I'm receiving information about this, and so I just want to talk about it. The reason why you are not manifesting right now is because there were still some things that you needed to heal from. There were still some pains, some fears, and just some old energy that your heart needed to come to like a particular place about. Like you were holding on to some fears from the past, maybe even from past lives, but some fears. I'm seeing it's a lot from this life, like things that happened to you, like very adverse experiences that you went through, mistreatment, intentional sabotage, like just a lot of energetic and spiritual attacks in this life that started at a young age. And so as a child, you really didn't have any guidance or any way to navigate these situations, and they just kind of like, you kind of just like lived through them. You survived through them. You went into, trauma modes, like fight or flight, or, fawn states, or maybe you bounced around from different modes of being so that you could survive through these situations. And then it's like your healing, I'm seeing, has come in stages for you. And so maybe like you get through one stage and you're like, I'm healed, holla. And then like you have like these spiritual awakenings, or you connect to your soul, and then it's like you understand the power that you have to be able to create. You're a highly creative person. You have a lot of creative energy. And because you have a lot of wisdom, you have like a lot, like maybe you're drawn to like esoteric knowledge, like you have sacred knowledge, a lot of wisdom from having a evolved soul. Like all of that's true, right? But on a physical level, your body was still clinging to certain pains, certain griefs, certain hurts, certain fears. Some of these fears you were conditioned to believe, like they were given to you by other people or by like a culture or a society. And some of these things were just straight up like you went through very scary experiences, and so you have fear. And the reason why your manifestation abilities are put on hold, because I do see you are a master manifestor, and maybe that's why it feels very frustrating for you, because you're like, I know that I can manifest these things and they're not coming. And of course you can be like, oh, I just need to be patient, oh, divine timing, and yes, all of that's true. But what's coming through is that if you were given access to your full manifestation powers, you might have manifested some very scary things for yourself because of this unresolved fear and unresolved pain. Like this, it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time because there was still something there that you needed to learn. There was still something there that you needed to see or needed to understand. And you've done so much work. And I do see that you can manifest, some things you can manifest easily, but other things it's like, not there yet. And you're like, this is the stuff I really want. This is the thing. This is the thing. I see you're very grateful. I see you're very loving. You're very, you have a high state of consciousness. Like you're very peaceful, one love. Like you're not a vengeful person. You're like not operating in your ego mind. Like your heart is open. But there were still some things there. Maybe it was anger or fear. Something there that if you were given full access to your manifestation abilities, you literally might manifest this like very scary situation for yourself, or very a situation that was going to like be a detriment to you. Okay? Like and that's not what we're doing. Okay? Your soul has a path, your soul has a purpose and a destiny, and we're not trying to do things that are going to take us backwards. Like, we are allowed to go through experiences, and we do set experiences up for ourselves that are going to elicit emotions that are going to provide us a greater sense of understanding and knowledge and healing. And so, like, that's for the greater good of you and all. But then, like, there are situations sometimes that are not going to be for the greater good of you. It's really going to set you back years. So you are being protected from that. And again, a lot of, like, I said this in my previous video, but a lot of past life stuff is coming up. So maybe you've gone through this life and you've come to a good place with your experiences in this life. Like, maybe you're like, I'm good. Like, I feel good about it. Like, I've been able to, like, I operate in love, unconditional love, love for self, love for others. I'm able to understand the situations. I'm able to find forgiveness. I'm able to be of service. But then you're like, there are still things that come up for you. And you're like, why do I feel this? Because it's from a different life. And this is coming up for you to understand at that level. And you might be drawn to certain information or certain materials that you feel like a strong resonance with, but that you don't really have a memory of. This is relating to the past life stuff. I feel like that's confirmation. Like, to get your attention. It's trying to get your attention. This stuff, there's still something there. Right? Opal agrees. She's like, for real. Or maybe it's because there are a bunch of people outside about to cut down a tree, and I'm feeling a way about it, okay? It's okay, baby. I feel you. It's okay. Baby. Opal. It's okay, mother. We'll get through this. She's like, no. So anyway, so the thing I want to say is, oftentimes when you're requesting information, when you're requesting something, whether it's requesting information or you're requesting some type of experience and you're not getting it, it's because you're not ready for it. It's because there are things that need to happen first before you can have that information or experience. Because again, we're not taking steps backwards. Like, you are in a forward moving, like a forward expansion, forward evolution. And so you have gone through things. Oh, it's starting. You have gone through a lot of things that weren't necessarily planned because of free will. And you've done a really great job of navigating a lot of these things. But again, if you're like wondering, why am I not able to achieve this? Why am I not able to achieve this? Because there is still some type of belief or some type of something there that wants your attention first. And your soul, your spirit team, and God feel like it's important for you to go through that level of understanding before you attain whatever this is, this ability or this thing that you're trying to access. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there because I'm getting very distracted, and I know that these machines are gonna go on any second and start grinding these thumbs, and it's just gonna be not fun. So I'm gonna leave the message there. If you are not manifesting what you want, but you know you can, it's because there's still something you need to learn or resolve. God doesn't want you just like out there manifesting scary or negative situations for yourself, okay? So go into meditation or communicate with God in some way and allow yourself that space to integrate that information and to understand it and to bring it into your conscious state so you can process it and work through it, okay? Because you can do it, and you will do it, and you will get there. And I hope that offers you some type of, validation or confirmation or information that you've been feeling curious about. Okay, I'm gonna go. I know it's starting. And I hope they're not totally cutting this tree down. I always feel the way. I get so sad when they cut down healthy trees for no reason. But whatever. We'll see what happens. And I love you so much. God loves you so much. We all love you so much. You're doing a really great job, and just keep at it. 11:11 on the timer. Okay. I'll talk to you soon. All right.